I'm gonna be using two primers today. The first one is this one from Cover FX. This is their Illuminating Primer, and I just love the sensation, and not just the sensation, also how it looks on my face after I blend it out all over. Especially because I always mention this to you guys, I have really dry skin, and it leaves such a beautiful base for, you know, your foundation. The other primer that I'm gonna be using is this one from Hourglass. It's their Veil Mineral Primer, and it just leaves my skin, the pores, like so soft, like if the pores will almost disappear. I mean, I can still see my pores, let's be real, but it just helps my foundation look so much better. Even if I don't use the Hourglass foundation, you know, the stick foundation, but yeah, I love this so much. I'm gonna start by using the color Innocent all over my crease. I'm just gonna be concentrating the color in the outer part of the eye, starting over here. And I'm gonna work my way up a little bit above my crease. And I'm gonna stop right where my pupil ends, as you guys can see, all over here. We're gonna stop the color there. And I'm just gonna try to blend it as much as I can. This color is so pretty. I love this color from this Tarteist Pro palette. The colors blend really well actually. Now I'm gonna be using the color Burnt Orange from Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. And I'm gonna try to do the same technique. As you guys can see, this process is so slow, but I just love doing it for like blending all my eyeshadows. I don't know, I just love blending different eyeshadows together. Now with a clean brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the out of area of the eyeshadow. I'm not gonna go ahead and mess with the middle section. Yeah, maybe I will add more eyeshadow there in a second, but I'm definitely gonna put another color in a second too. The next color I'm gonna be using is Wincy from the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm gonna be applying this color kind of in like a C shape, starting in with the base of my eyelashes and going here like this. I'm just doing circular motions. I love this color so much. It's like a red brick kind of color, so rich. I'm gonna be combining these two highlighters from the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero palette, and this is Daydream and Kitty Cat. I love these two shades. Let's be real, I love all of the shades of this palette, but yeah. And I'm not gonna go all the way down here. I'm just gonna stop like in the middle, and don't worry if it's not too perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in a second. Now I'm gonna go back with the color Whimsy, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this area so it doesn't look so like the block. And I don't know, I think you guys understand, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend really slowly like this area and a little bit above here, just a tiny bit. That's why I love this brush, because it can get in the area where I wanted to blend and don't mess the rest of my eyeshadows. I'm just doing a really basic wing eyeliner, as you guys can see, and I'm just using a liquid eyeliner from Eylure. When I get like in the middle of the eye, I'm gonna try to make the eyeliner as close from my upper lash line as I can. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using L'Oreal's True Match Perfect Beige. Yeah, Perfect Beige. And I'm just gonna be applying it all over my face. This formula, it's so, I don't want to say runny, like liquidy, like it feels so lightweight when I'm applying it. I like the finish of this foundation a lot. It looks really like skin. I'm I'm gonna be using this concealer from Urbandecay, the Naked Skin. This is in medium neutral, and for some odd reason I like how it smells. I don't know why. I'm always like, I will never eat it, but you know, it just smells good. What else? Let's move on. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it all over my under eye area. To contour my face, I'm gonna be using this like pencil from Tarte called the Sculpture. I love it. I like the application of this. It's like a little pencil, and I'm just gonna draw over here. To finish my contour, I'm just gonna be doing the tip of my nose and also the sides of it. As you guys can see, I'm trying to connect it with my eyelids, where the beginning where I do my eyeshadow, as you guys can see, but I'll explain that in a second. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all my concealer. I'm gonna be really honest, I wish I had my beauty blender. This is just like the best next thing I have in my collection, my Real Techniques brush. And for my nose, I'm just using a really smaller round brush, and to just blend my contour, I'm just using this angle brush from Luxie. It's so easy to use. I like the angle of it, as I mentioned. And for the sides of the nose, I'm just gonna go back with that round brush from Zoeva, and I'm just trying to do this really slowly, trying to not leave any harsh lines so they don't seem really noticeable in real life, you know. So to set my contour, I'm just using this Anastasia contour kit, and mostly in the sides of my face, a little bit in the forehead, and that's it. In the apples of my cheeks, I'm just using Amaretto as a blush, and this color is so beautiful. It's one of my go-to all the time. I don't really change my blushes. I don't know. What about you guys? And I'm just gonna apply it really lightly because this is such a really pigmented blush. So I'm just barely applying with my brush all over the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, we're gonna be using my favorite highlight palette at the moment, Anastasia's with Nicole Guerriero highlighting palette. I think I'm gonna be using Kitty Cat and Glow Getter together. So you guys can see I'm obsessed with Kitty Cat, so excuse me. I'm just gonna be finishing my eyes with this like brown pencil called eyeliner from Urbandecay. This is in the color West. I'm just running this all over the waterline. And I'm gonna be using this orange eyeshadow from Makeup Forever and the lower lash line too. I'm just gonna be applying this color really carefully in my lower lash line and trying to blend between the eyeliner that I just put and the eyeshadow that I'm trying to blend. And for my eyelash, the tip that I have to keep reminding myself is that I have to wait for the glue to dry as much as I can, so it's not a problem. Then for my lips, I'm just using Lolita II. This color just screams to me spring. That's why I wanted to use it, and I feel like it goes really well with the eyeshadow. And for my gloss on top, I'm using this Wet n Wild gloss. I'm gonna be putting the information in the description box because I don't remember the name, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, don't forget to check the description box. There's gonna be a lot of information there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!